angry guy here, and women are now approaching men who won't approach them. Get this channel to 100,000 subscribers by subscribing to the channel if you already have it, liking the video, and turning on notifications to never miss another video ever again. Now let's begin. So women are now approaching men who won't approach them. Let's just go ahead and jump into the very first video.
This man, and I'm like, choo. Like, my friends know that I will leave them to go talk to a man that's my type, that I find attractive. I'll just leave. People will be like, where's Candy? Ask them. Oh, there she is. She spotted her prey and went right up to him and had a conversation, because for some reason when I'm out, no problem, I'm gonna go for it, because fuck it, why not?
See, guys, it's intriguing how things work with these women now. These women are so deep in their masculine, and they're the first ones to say, oh, well, we have to be in our masculine because men don't want to be men anymore. Men don't want to be men anymore. They don't want to approach anymore. So now we have to do the approaching. We have to do the conversing. Or, these guys want the princess treatment. No, men have been told, never approach a woman who you don't know. Do not speak to women that you do not know. Never approach a woman in a parking lot. Don't approach a woman in public that you don't know. I mean, they think that this is the way of filtering out the weak men, because the strong men will still do it. Like, are you crazy? Are you kidding me? Like, guys, do you see what's happening with M2 Part 2, where they are literally going after everyone right now? Like, women are literally going after their best friends, men who were that have been with them since the very beginning, men that helped them to come up, guys that have been with them over the years. They don't give a damn at this point. They're going after everyone. All right. If they could go for Jesus, they would go for Jesus himself. They would try to Me Too God. If Eve could Me Too God, Eve would Me Too God and say that she didn't consent to a whole bunch of things that were done to her. I'm telling y'all, I am telling you right now, she would literally say that she did not consent to God molding her body. She didn't consent to God making her out of Adam's rib. She didn't give God permission to mold this part and that part, and to touch this part and that part. Like, I'm so serious. This is the honest to goodness reality that we are looking at today with modern day women in society. They basically feel like they're on this high level of ish, and they can say anything and do anything that they want, and no one can stop them. It's literally like, who's gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me? It's like they're LeBron James in the NBA after Kobe retired, and they feel like they're the hot stuff, and they're like, who's gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me? And like, who's gonna stop you? God can stop you. God can stop you. And men walking away, time will stop y'all. Time will stop y'all, because you will find yourself with no one, all by yourselves, and it's going to be absolutely miserable for you. Okay? It's like, women have priced themselves out off the marketplace entirely. They have completely priced themselves out, and they don't care. They say, I don't care, I don't care. But the truth of the matter is, they care. They will care when there's no one to help them, when men won't talk to them, when men won't speak to them, men won't subsidize their living, and they think they're going to use the government to get what they want, and they don't realize it's not as easy as y'all think. You literally have women who are now following men halfway across the world, women who are moving to Thailand trying to learn the language, women who are moving to Africa, women who are hitting men up on social media platforms that are literally designed to allow men to meet women in other countries. Guys, I told y'all, I got tired of it. I literally got sick and tired of it. I had so many different women hitting me up on Filipina dating websites, literally like women from California. And I'm like, with their selfie pics of them in the mirror, like taking thirst shots. And I'm like, bro, why are you messing with me for? Why are you bothering me? Okay. And guys, some of these women are really attractive. And I'm like, dude, I don't want to speak to you. I don't know you. Why are you messaging me for? I don't want it. I'm not looking for women in my backyard. This is a Filipina dating website. I am specifically looking for Filipinas. Why are you harassing me for? It's like they don't care, because in Western society, women can do whatever they want to do. Like, literally, we are trying to get away. We are trying to get away, and you have a lot of them now. Like, they're chasing after us. They're trying to follow us, and it's like, we're minding our business. we are, we are rejecting and replacing, and you're basically invading these spaces where you're not, where, you were not invited. Like, this is a space for, this is a space for foreign women. This is a space for Filipinas. This is a space for Asian women. We're specifically looking for this group of women, overseas, and we would prefer that you respect that. But they don't want to respect that. They don't want to respect the fact that we are walking away from them, and they will do anything and everything to get our attention, because ultimately they cannot live without us.
I'm just curious what the real reasoning is behind it, but most of my girlfriends say that whenever they're out, they never get approached by guys ever. And maybe like one girl in the friend group who does get approached, it's not like she's a total standout from the group, but for some reason, like a specific girl might just like get hit on a lot. I don't know. But not even in a biased way. I think that some of my friends are very, very beautiful. Like, actually, I'm not just saying that to be nice. So it makes me really curious as to why guys don't go up to them. Is it like, one, even if you see an attractive girl, like you're just hanging out with your friends, you don't really care? Two, you're just simply not attracted to her? Three, maybe you like think she's just like in a relationship, or like she's just super standoffish and like bitchy looking? Or like, in general, you just like don't want to deal with any type of rejection? Like, is it the guy's point of view, or is it just like the girls are putting out this weird vibe, or like just guys don't find them attractive? I don't know.
And it's unfortunate because it's like the women of today suffer for the sins of women's past, where a lot of evil is really coming from these women that have like led women astray. This has been going on for 50 years, guys. There's nothing new under the sun. It's actually older than that, but I would say like the 70s, 60s was sort of like the cultural shift where the feminists became the norm rather than the exception.
Most of my friends like want to meet guys in person, but then they go out and just like nothing really happens. So what is it?
So it's been brought to my attention that men no longer want to come up to women anymore due to sex allegations, women being just so rude and disrespectful, and rejection. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know men didn't want to come up to women anymore. I'm barely finding this out. Why do women choose to cuss guys out when they come up to them and approach them? I have no idea. I apologize.
It's basically dependent on how attractive the guy is how the women treat them.
For that. But there's just too many fine men. And if it takes me, the women, having to come up to you guys and shooting my shot, saying what's up, being the big stepper, then I'll just have to do that. And I'm going to just start coming up to you guys and shooting out compliments and see where it takes me. So if I start coming up to y'all in the grocery store and I say, "Excuse me, sir, you are just so sexy. I want a response." Okay, I don't want any of that shy stuff.
How I feel after going out in public and getting zero compliments, zero people approaching me, zero people asking.
What's very intriguing about this? She's saying this, and she doesn't understand how a man is going to think. If a woman randomly walks, because men don't get compliments. As men, we don't get compliments. We get the compliments I've received, the most compliments I've received in my life have been from other men. I'll have women who are thirsting after me. I'll have women who will stare at me. I'll have women who will just like do everything they can possibly do to get my attention, but they won't compliment me. They won't walk up and say, "Oh, you're handsome." They'll even try to put me down or insult me. This is how this is how it used to be when I was out there, real fit, real handsome, and literally, when a woman is attracted to you, but they're not going to be nice to you. In fact, if a lot of times if a woman is really into you, she'll actually be mean to you. Like, this is how women are. Like, if they actually like you, it's like their brains are wired in a strange way. They will actually be mean to you. Like, the more they like you, the meaner they are to you. And they used to think that, like, oh, this means that, like, now the guy is going to have to chase me. Like, I'm not chasing you, bro. I've got other problems in my life. I'm busy with life and bills and everything else. What makes you think that I even want you? Like, this is the crazy thing with these women. And if a woman approaches a man and starts trying to say, "Oh, you're handsome. Like, how you doing, handsome?" and stuff like this man is going to say, "Please, excuse me, miss, you have a good day," and walk away, because they're going to say that, "Oh, this is a setup." Dudes are going to say this is a setup after everything that's happened with women in society. And M2, these women are approaching these men. They're going to say this is a setup. And these same women, if they ultimately decide that they don't like these men, they'll turn around and say that, oh, these men don't even understand that, just because a woman comes to you and says hi to you and compliments you doesn't mean that she actually wants to be with you. Because that's how women are. The moment that she decides that she no longer likes you, she will turn around and say that she didn't approach you because she liked you. She just wanted to say hello to you and tell you that, pay you a compliment. Why can't men learn how to just take a compliment and keep it moving? Men need to wake up and realize that just because a woman says hi to you or just because a woman smiles at you doesn't mean she wants to be with you. All right. You need to get over yourself. Men aren't stupid. We get you. The more men figure women out, the more they avoid them. There's a saying that you can either love them or understand them, but you can't do both. And women don't seem to understand. The more that men understand women, the more they are walking away. The more they are walking away, focusing on themselves and saying, nope, I'm just going to walk away. I'm going to focus on myself. I'm not going to get involved, And it's like men are consciously realizing that no, women don't like us. Like you watch these videos online, you see how women treat men in society, and it's very easy to realize that they don't like us. Modern women in Western society do not like us. They're not even attracted to us remotely. It's literally like you're a plaything for them at best. Okay, they'll play with you for a few minutes and then they'll replace you with something else. Okay, and they're always monkey branching to the next thing. And as I've said it plenty of times, you can take the girl off the streets, but you cannot take the streets off the girl, because from the streets she came and to the streets she shall return. Guys, help get this channel to 100,000 subscribers by subscribing to the channel if you already haven't, liking the video, and turning on notifications to never miss another video ever again. Women are now approaching men who won't approach them. I want to know what your thoughts are on this. Let's talk about it in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away. And cheers.